somebody be a psychic, okay, or something like that. Nine of Candles. Satan tests Job is the first card that comes up with this energy. Is Job. And also like someone being tested by Satan. Satan also tested Jesus. So it happens whenever you clearly make a decision on doing something. It seems like the devil is the first one to pop up. The first one I'm talking about, or like there's definitely going to be trials and tribulations. It's not an omen, it's not a hex, it's not a spell, it's just part of life. um don't renounce your faith, don't renounce who you are, because every step you take is important. People are watching you. It doesn't matter if it's slowing down your popularity or your progress. It's important that you stay true to who you are. um it's like it happens over and over and over again. If look, the death card is coming up. Like that's what I'm hearing. Like somebody being embarrassed and humiliated and crucified on stage, and they're thrown into the lion's den, the gladiators, and all this stuff. Like it happens over and over and over again. Where somebody, they're like, "All right, this is a chance. Is it God or the devil? Do you choose money or God?" And they're like making the wrong decisions each and every time. But and that's the embarrassment that they go through with this death card. But for some people, the death card represents a new beginning. Like with Satan here tempting Job, he lost his family, he lost his property, he lost all his uh, possession, rewarded everything that he lost that was even better than what he lost. So this could be a mention of someone. When it comes to stepping into your power and your authority, Aries, it could have backs for some people or some consequences that might threaten some people. And I don't feel like Aries is one to back down. So I feel like you're definitely going to go through with it. But a lot of people are going to be falling around you. And then you have Knight of Cups here. This is young David. So you could be in your young stage. You could be in your young stage right now. You still have a lot to learn, but David was one of the most powerful rulers. He won so many battles that, keep in mind who your higher self is and what your goals are, because you have so much to achieve when it comes to reaching those points. And don't let anyone hold you back, because they're going to be held back if they're even concerned about your situation in a negative way. It's because they're already fallen. So they might even be throwing obscenities out, or yelling profanity or whatever, because they're fallen. And they're just hoping that someone will care and cater to them so they can get a little bit more attention. But you're moving forward, and you're going to keep racing forward with this Chariot card. It is being represented by the Egyptians, which is a negative story in their case. When the Egyptians were drowned. So that maybe for some people is like you're gonna be losing something by moving forward, but it's worth it because it's gonna be replaced so much better than what you had. Okay. So let's clarify the Nine of Candles. Job being tested. Any more for this energy? Whoa. Okay. So resentful is coming up. It looks like somebody resents you, or someone feels resentful of this energy. Possibly. Or that might be the temptation to be resentful. Or people may begin to resent you because of your steady faith. And then we have the Death card here. Is adaptable. Yeah, so you're going to be able to adapt to whatever this energy is that comes into your life, whether they resent you or not, whether they respect you or not, if they're happy for you or not. You don't have to put as much of your heart out on the table for it happening. They're falling, or they're in a constant state of denial and falling. So we have Knight of Cups here. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Scornful. All right, so it seems like, yeah, you're in the beginner stages of what you're doing. You're learning something new. But then you have some people who are around you who are scornful. I don't feel like they really have a position to judge you. But that's definitely the first thing that's happening. Is they're like, oh no, she's not good enough. Who she thinks she is, and blah, blah, blah. It's energy you don't really have to connect to. You don't have to give it as much power as you were giving it before. It's just not as important as you thought it was. Back in the day, you might have thought it was important, but it's not important. So you have 7. Okay. This is the Chariot. The numbers are coming up. 22, 1, 24, 9, 13, 12, 7. Clarify the Chariot. I feel like it just goes without saying, but it really needs to be said that you're getting more powerful, and whatever happens to you down the line is just going to add to that strength. You have innervated lack of energy. Like if you feel like you're at the end, like things are going to get harder before they get easier. Quick temper. Don't lose your temper. Just keep your faith. Like don't curse God. Don't go down that road of wanting to be negative, even if you're getting attention for being negative. Don't get into fights with people. Just keep being in that love and energy, and whatever it is that comes into your life will pass. It's not meant to stick around, because you are of the light. And if you do have energy that's sticking around you, that's just something that's going to help you get stronger. All right, y'all. So we did get cut off a little bit there. Just had to run and go get my charger. A lot just happened, but I'm going to finish up with this energy. Clarify with this resentful here. 9 of Candles. Saying something. I hope it didn't get cut off, whatever I was saying. Okay, so you have Knight of Cups here. It seems like someone wants to come in and like they understand what you're going through. I feel like they want to be connected to you in some way. Like someone who, this person looks like he's just like, yeah, I see you type of energy. And he sees what you're doing. Or she, or just, this could be an angel that's coming in and just loving you in spite of this test that you're going through. Yeah, maybe somebody's saying some things that they don't really mean right now because of something that they're going through, or they feel hurt. Because of this resentment here, it seems like maybe someone said some words that they weren't, like they were just in a rough state or going through a rough patch. And something that you're going to be adapting to. Maybe it's like the death of an ego or a death of pride, or just like, yeah, that person hurt my feelings, but you know, life moves on. It's not somewhere we stay. More for 9 of Candles. You have 2 of Wands coming out in reverse. This looks like someone who is, I don't know, these are different languages, but it's like stable to me. Like, and this, for some reason, this person looks a little bit unstable. Like they look kind of wobbly, especially with this card coming up in reverse. And for it to be you in a place of preparation, preparing for this death, I feel like it's like a warning here to not prepare for the worst, even though that's what seems like it keeps coming up. Keep looking at, and even at the end of this energy, it looks like something negative is happening, but keep staying positive and keep your light, because there's always light at the end, even if it is invisible. That's what faith is. Faith is believing in something you don't see. And everybody around you is like, it doesn't make sense for you to be happy right now. You lost everything. Why are you still happy? And they might not realize that you've died to yourself so many times and there's barely any of you left. But it's also a good thing because you're being born again. And someone's being scornful of this, like they just don't understand. That's what these girls are, this group of girls. They look so pretty in their outfits, but I don't know, with this energy is like they could be being scornful towards you, not approving of you going through this hard time because they feel like you could be in a better position. Like maybe you've been dressed like in rags and they feel like you could be doing so much better. That's the vibe I'm getting. But you know that what you're leading to is more than materialism, even though that's going to come as well. But you're going to personality. I feel like you're building your character and you're not in a rush. You're not in a rush to get there, and you're bringing people with you. So for some people, there was this vibe of just leaving behind. They're falling behind. Let them go. They just want attention. But for some, it's like, well, these people have to come with me because this is life. I'm not going to be alone when I get to the top. I'm going to have friends. So this is your card, the Emperor card here. And this is you sitting in your power. And you have a whole kingdom to rule. You're not just going to be alone on some mountain going crazy, thinking you're better than everybody. You're going to have a whole kingdom of supporters. And yeah, that's the right way to go. So I feel like we're a bit done with this deck. This is calling out to me. This deck here, there's some positive energy in this deck. So let's see what's going on here. What are we clarifying? It says attaining peace. Yeah. So peace is more important to you. It says, today I turn within to find the source of my experiences. There I find the peace that comes from seeking truth. I understand that the riches I discover within myself have a greater value than all the wealth of the outside world. Step by step, I continue my spiritual quest. Little by little, I free myself, rising even higher and attaining true inner peace. So yeah, your peace is more important to you than riches. For some people, that's what's coming up here. And when you reach your home or wherever your goal is, you are going to have peace that people won't be able to understand, because they're gonna they're gonna look at your kingdom and think, well, there's so many imperfections when it comes to following and supporting you. How can you not be focused and fixated on their flaws and beating down on them like you need to fix this about yourself? It's not right, or you know, whatever the case is, whatever opportunity you have to judge, you decide to stay close to God. So you're at peace. You don't feel like you need to fix everybody and control everything. So that's a really good place. People being scornful of you. It says, listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way of the eternal. So this is something that's going to last. It doesn't come quick. It doesn't go quick. It's something that takes a long time to build. And you may have some setbacks along the way, but it's a steady climb. And the higher you go, the more peace that you attain. Everyone and all living things have auras, visual visual manifestations of the angel energy surrounding us. Vibrational energy, and training your eyes, you will be able to see auras. This has to do with your vision. You could be 20/20 vision, or maybe you are hard of seeing, but this is about actually using your eyes. And don't get lazy when it comes to your intuition. Keep focusing on the light. That's a real thing. Yeah, like people are saying, like, just go get some glasses or you're squinting or whatever. Well, you're using your eye muscles. Everybody has their own opinion. I'm not going to speak out about dentists, and I'm not going to speak out about doctors, eye doctors, whatever they're called. But people have their own business and they focus on making money. A lot of times they won't tell you what you need to use, because or what you need to do to be healthy, because, like I said, I'm not going to speak out about it. So let's pull some more cards for this energy. Knight of Cups here. Two of Wands. It's King of Fire and the Empress. Yeah, I feel like this is your family coming back. Maybe you had to leave your family for a while, or you had to leave your supporters for a while, or people were just seeming like everybody around you were haters for a while, but you're coming back. And it's not about you losing face or losing ground, or what else would the problems be? Going back, turning back, or like you're losing anything, because this is your family here. And somebody was definitely chasing after success, but it feels like it was overwhelming. Just the beginning. Your success is so much more greater than what you've seen so far. So going back a little bit, it means you're just going to go further. It doesn't necessarily always mean that, but I feel like with this case, that's what's happening. With Page of Air, I see someone who's young, and maybe you are analyzing the analytics. I'm hearing something about maybe if you're starting a channel and you see your numbers increase and they decrease and they increase and they decrease. That's just you don't have to hold on and cling to every number, because people have the freedom to go and come as they choose, and you don't want it to build up into an addiction. Maybe you were analyzing things in this way, where you were just sitting and watching the numbers, watching the likes and all of that. A lot of influencers talk about that, like it's a trap, like just being obsessed with all of that, and then losing focus on what made them happy about what they were doing. Because for a lot of people, it didn't start off as being about the money. It might have started off as being a hobby or something to keep your interest. And then some people, they already have money to begin with. They just do things for fun. But I feel like at some point it got caught up in the money, and then that was all it became. That was all it was about. And you realize that it's not all about money, because now it's just a job. If it's just about money, it's just a job, and there's reason. And then you're like, okay, well, I need something more, and that's when it's an addiction. So let's see, quick temper. It's like you can lose it all and gain it all, and it's just fun. That's part of the process. Okay, so this is relieving suffering. Maybe that's what it is, moving beyond the pain. It's the pain that comes with losing something. If you're not holding on to it, it's just part of the flow. It was never yours to begin with. And when it leaves, it might not have really left. It may just be coming back better, even better. Okay, anything else for this energy? You have the Star here. Yeah, and this new family that comes in could be celebrity style status. I don't know if that's important for some people, but this is the Star card. I always look at the Star as a celebrity, but it's really about you being balanced on the land and the water. Like you're balanced on different types of surfaces and environments, and being able to adapt to this change. That is not about your ego. It's not about you being better than everybody, or even standing your ground. Sometimes it is being able to walk away and walking away with your life. You can lose your pride over and over and over again, but losing your life, it only happens once. Then you have Seven of Air, if that's what you believe. Some people believe in reincarnation, resurrecting, and also some people believe that your spirit, you don't want people killing your spirit, you want them to kill your body. But I don't know, everybody's different. So this is Seven of Swords here, like someone's stealing something that they value and could be valuable to you. But look, the people are having fun around the fire, sitting and socializing around the fire. They're not worried about these swords, and the swords represent thoughts. So this person, they could feel like they're stealing your thoughts and stealing your ideas, and more of those come. Ideas come and go. It's all in the universe, and whatever they're stealing is probably not exactly what you were manifesting. they're, a lot of times I say this, thieves are thieves. Like, I don't know, but they live in that state of mind. Like, a thief stealing a car is gonna ride that car into the ground, crash into a tree, and keep running and keep looking for stuff to steal. Like, he's just a thief. But someone who actually works hard to build up their business or their wealth and prosperity, they have insurance, they value things. So it's more important, but there's more of it. Whew. I don't know. I feel like I just ranted on that subject. Maybe someone's really going through that right now. They have balance here. So Star and Balance are similar looking cards and are both coming up. Just stay balanced when it comes to this energy and someone trying to steal your energy or steal your vibe or interrupt your aura in some way. Because I feel like you are new at this, but you're going to be experienced very quickly. You're going to gain experience very quickly when you see all the behind scenes, that it really is important for you to just remain in your purpose. That's life. At no point do you sacrifice yourself for someone else's cause. You have to have an interest in that cause. And that's, some people make up causes just to get attention and excitement. It happens all the time. It's not just the first situation you think of. It happens all the time. It's politics. Okay, then you have Six of Wands here. Victory. Yeah. Wise choices that bring public recognition and success. At the end of this long journey that you're going through, you're going to experience some type of victory and notoriety. Notoriety? Is that how it says? Anyway, so you don't have to look for it. You don't have to search for it. And I feel like you're getting attention right now. For some people, it's like you might have started this side project as a way to focus on yourself and not have to deal with what everybody thinks about you. That's attention. People thinking about you. People wondering what you're doing. People trying to have something to say about you. These people who are scornful or some way, draining your energy, that's attention. So it's like you had to think of a side project or something to take your mind off of things. And then that side project is starting to, I guess, drain your energy. Let me know what part of this is resonating for you. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this. Like and subscribe if this is something. Let me know in the comment section. That's all I have so far. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.